The corporation is making an effort, but Tesla's stock price is still dropping quickly. It is getting harder for most investors to hold onto their investments as the daily drop in Tesla's stock price persists. Let me explain why, rather than freaking out. You should be calm and collected since you have a once-in-a-century opportunity to seize. This kind of price-to-value deal is something we probably won't see again. Investors should keep in mind that there are more aspects to take into account despite concerns about the stock price and demand for Tesla vehicles. According to Garrett Nelson, senior researcher in equity analysis at CFRA, the worries of late have been overblown. He said that investors in Tesla bulls shouldn't worry because 2023 would be a terrific year for them. On the other hand, for an investor, it can be a great time to buy. It's encouraging to see Garrett Nelson so positive about Tesla. He projects that the automaker stock will perform among the best in its industry in 2023. A recent interview included a Tesla bull asserting that the company has performed fairly well, particularly with regard to car sales, despite worries about the sharp declines in the stock price over the last few months. Furthermore, Garrett Nelson highlighted a few elements that might raise the stock price in the upcoming months. To find out what they are, keep watching. But before, don't forget to hit the subscribe and like buttons. Tesla just released its Q4 2022 vehicle production and delivery report, which has generated a lot of discussion. Tesla's best estimate of sales indicates that the company has shipped out a record number of cars, up 40% over the previous year. Tesla believes that 439,701 EVs were manufactured during the fourth quarter of 2021, compared to 405,278 vehicles that were delivered during the same period. If Tesla's latest quarter proves to be a success, this will make 3 consecutive quarters in which the carmaker delivers beyond expectations. The consensus of analytical estimations that we gathered using FactSet indicates that actual results are not living up to predictions. Financial analysts anticipate that in the fourth quarter of 2017, Tesla delivered 402,000 automobiles. The estimates were revised by the consensus in December and are included in the FactSet. The range of these updated figures was 409,000 to 433,000. Another consensus published by industry researcher Troy for the electric vehicle sector estimated 1.33 million annually deliveries of Tesla-like vehicles. Given that the fourth quarter's delivery rate was so high in comparison to prior records, questions have been raised about it. Garrett Nelson believes that this is a dramatic reaction. Nelson says that although the number was up 31% year over year, it wasn't quite as high as the consensus had anticipated, which is why the stock is declining. That is growing above anybody else in the industry's expectations, he continued. According to Garrett Nelson, Tesla might gain from a number of adjustments in the upcoming year. He also listed a few triggers that would cause the park to charge admission. When I made reference to the future of the stock, I meant a potential share buyback. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, announced on the firm's third quarter earnings call that the business intends to repurchase $5 billion to $10 billion in stock this year. In order to increase the ownership interest of current investors, he stated that he thought the board should determine whether or not to repurchase shares. Tesla may reduce the quantity of shares in circulation. This is due to the fact that a decrease in the total number of shares raises the price per share. Alexander Miz claims that if Tesla successfully completes the repurchase, the business will be able to avoid paying the 1% buyback tax that is set to take effect in 2023 and benefit from its discounted stock price. Pre-purchasing Tesla stock has been hailed as an indication of the company's optimism for the future and as a means of rewarding its investors. Supporters of Tesla who once had stock claim that he has only recently started selling it. Even though it has nearly recovered half of his losses, he remains positive about Tesla's future. Prior to making another investment in business stock, he is awaiting a decision from the board. Investor Gary Nelson believes that a repurchase of Tesla would be advantageous to the business and happen soon. Prospective EV buyers should now have greater confidence in Tesla thanks to the improved stock performance, which should cause the stock to rise to all-time highs. Now that the tax credit is in place for specific Tesla vehicle models, the demand might rise even more in the upcoming months. Nelson said that Tesla is continuing to increase production in Austin and Berlin and would probably continue to do so until the company's electric cars can meet customer demand. Production apparently started in 2017 at Tesla's recently opened locations in Berlin and Austin. Vermont, Texas, and Brandenburg, Germany all saw increases in production. It might also be manufacturing automobiles in Shanghai and California. Nelson claims that although Tesla does not break out production and deliveries by area in its most recent delivery report, the Cybertruck's arrival would be positive for the company's stock. The electric vehicle, which has been delayed for years due to the Cybertruck's shape, is poised to enter production with no significant changes. Sales have increased as a consequence. Even customers from several years ago are still benefiting from their purchases. Just lately, more than 1.5 million orders were placed for the Cybertruck. In the history of the car industry, no other vehicle has piqued consumers' curiosity to the point that they are prepared to put deposits even when they are unsure of the exact delivery date. Customers of Cybertruck will soon be able to pick up their very own cyber vehicle to drive through the spaces, if all goes as planned for Tesla. Despite not having sold a single truck, Tesla has amassed $1.5 billion in revenue from the 1.5 million orders it has placed thus far, the majority of which came from early adopters. Orders are not enforceable and may be withdrawn at any moment. The great majority of buyers decide to move through with the purchases. However, it may take Tesla up to 10 years to fulfill 1.5 million orders because of production issues and delays. Additionally, Musk has admitted that the $45,000 asking price was too high. Garrett Nelson claims that Musk has to work harder at Tesla and expedite the Cybertruck's production. He claims that of all the upcoming EVs, the new model has the longest waiting list, so the sooner Tesla addresses it, the better. He thinks that if people witness the car being driven, there would be a noticeable increase in demand and interest. According to Eric Nelson, in order to attract new customers, Tesla must provide a product in addition to the Cybertruck. According to him, Tesla hasn't released a new form of automobile since the Semi, which is not like any other commercial truck. The Austin factory is now prepared to start producing Cybertrucks and Ultimakers in large quantities. There will undoubtedly be another surge in popular attention. Nelson claims that even if Musk's scooter agreement has significantly impacted the stock price, Tesla's balance sheet is so strong that the company's stock may still rise significantly in the future. According to a bull, Musk's involvement in the deal has damaged the Tesla brand and process and been a huge distraction. However, the bull also feels that Musk is making every effort to resolve the issue and that the cloud will clear in the upcoming weeks and months. Since the acquisition concluded, it has been a significant problem, but there are encouraging indicators. Garrett Nelson says it's better if he finds a new CEO for Twitter and assumes more of a chairman role there as soon as possible, confirming our belief that he should stand down. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, has come under increasing scrutiny from investors, which has resulted in a fall in the company's stock price in recent months. You must consider future improvements to the business if you hope to manage it successfully. Last year, the manufacturer outperformed the S&P 500 index, reaching a new height. Global Ratings, a credit rating firm, declared that it had downgraded Tesla from BB+ to BBB on the company's long-term sustainability. This is the car's first investment-grade rating, according to the Excellent Teams Group. He thinks Tesla will continue to retain its low debt levels and strong earnings in spite of the deteriorating economy and growing competition for EVs. Do you think Garrett Nelson's forecast for Tesla's future is accurate? Post a comment below, hit the like and subscribe buttons. In the upcoming video, I'll see you. Music.